It was in 1960. It was definitely short of partition. Well, Dr. Pfau was on her way to India, but in those days one could not get visa so easily. So she had to come to Pakistan. And since she had her congregation sisters over here, the sisters of the Daughters of Heart of Mary, so she thought that she'll stay with them and maybe apply for the visa, and once she gets the visa, she can go to India. It happened that when she came over here, the sisters said that, why don't you join us? We are going to a leper colony and you can see our work also. So when she went over there and she saw the plight of the leprosy patients, and it was sewage water with rats, and so then the sisters asked that, Ruth, how about joining us over here and working for the leprosy patients? So she said, no, I don't think I'll be able to do this. So that night when she went to sleep, and this is what she said, that maybe she had a calling, that this is something you should do. Then the next morning when she woke up, she told the sisters, I'm willing to join your work in Pakistan.
Everything else was only the outcome of that moment in the beggars' colony at McLeod Road. If I couldn't change everything, I at least wanted to share this suffering. Doing nothing seemed intolerable. I believe, or rather I know, that I am at the place where the Almighty wants me to be. Another thing is certain also. I love the people of this country, those with whom I work, my team, my boys, and all those who have devoted their lives to leprosy work. And I love my patients.
I first saw Sister Dr. Ruth Pfau about 45 years ago. I was then a theology student in the seminary in Karachi, and this young sister came with another nice young lady who was a Muslim doctor to tell us about leprosy. She said, as a doctor, my job is not just to give medicines. I have to deal with persons. And even if the person is a leprosy patient who is deformed, when you meet them, don't show that you are, at a revulsion. Just show that you are talking to a normal person. And it didn't matter to which religion you belonged. You were dealing with a human being.
You see, being a German, a female, a Catholic, coming into place where the culture, everything was different, working in a male-dominated society, where wherever she went, she was a female, and she would always take the front seat. She established a structure, and it was not only controlling leprosy, curing the patient, it was the spiritual, the scars on the soul of a person.
As far as the law was concerned, we were an established hospital. In the beginning, we didn't dare to install window panes. Everything from stones to rotten eggs and tomatoes was hurled through the windows. Right up to the present, we have resisted all temptations to move to the city outskirts. Our place is where the people are. And on this tiny piece of land, in the very heart of downtown Karachi, a modern 8-story building has arisen, the Marie Adelaide Leprosy Center.
Wherever she went, it was a home. You see, for a person like me or anyone else of our team members, they would work 4 or 5 days, then they would start thinking about going back home, but not with Dr. Pfau. She would open her bag and that was it. It was a home. She was settled. And she really went to such places which were considered to be very, very dangerous. She had that conviction that whatever she is doing, no harm will come to her. She had that firm belief that our Lord looks after us.
If you look at it in a religious context, just as Christ went and healed the lepers, I mean, she was doing a work that was Christ-like and uniting people. If you visit the center, you will find all sorts of people. You will hear 5 or 6 languages from the different parts of Pakistan. You find people of different religions, but they're all speaking one language, which they learned from Sister Ruth Pfau, the language of love, and the language of service, and the language of accepting one another without discrimination. And I think that was really a witness